Hello, welcome to the Sunday sessions. This week I am talking about being Scottish. I don't know if it's because I've just finished reading I Swear, which was brilliant, about John and Tourette's, but you know, the narratives and the language that's used in there, I'm always drawn to Scottish things. I've lived out of Scotland for 18 years now, almost 19, and it was an accident. I didn't mean to stay out for that long. And I am still to this very day, drawn to all things Scottish, whether it's food or, words that we use, accents, the weather, all this stuff. And I would live back in Scotland. Our logistics have just taken us different places, and whilst I don't regret any of that, and I love that the life we live is accessible to us, doesn't mean I don't miss Scotland. It doesn't mean that I don't claim Scotland as being my home. I do. Hence, the Scottish Soul Sister. I wanted that identity in there because it's so important. So during this process of becoming a coach and support for maternal mental health, I've also leaned in and recorded podcasts with other Scottish people who are supporting families. If you go onto the website, I'll leave the link, it's thescottishsoulsister.com. You'll find podcasts with Michelle Hogg, with Karen Ellis, with Jade Zammit, all women who are doing amazing things, and it was great to have their conversations. There's always something, isn't there, about things that are familiar to us, and we get to miss them, and we get to also try other things, right? So this leads into everything in life. Two things can be true at once. So for me, I get to miss Scotland, I get to be patriotic, I get to, embrace it, and I also get to live in a different country. I also get to travel and experience different cultures, right? You're allowed to do that. You don't have to make your bed and lie in it. So I think this also happens when it comes to our decisions and our clarity as parents about the decisions we make. Sometimes two things can be true at once. You might feel that you want to independently sleep, but then the co-sleeping kicks in and you're also drawn to that, and that's familiar and it's comfortable and it's snuggly and you love it. It's alright. Don't beat yourself up about the decisions that you're making, and that sometimes they will pivot, or sometimes you'll think you want to do something but it changes. But this is why I created Stepping Into Parenthood, is to help you identify who you are, what your values are, where your decision making comes from, because then you'll do it with confidence, right? Then you'll do it with a clarity, not just because you saw somebody on Instagram doing it. You'll make the decisions based on you and your family dynamics. So what I'm saying is, two things can be true at the same time. Don't put yourself into these spaces where you're feeling like you have to stick by that bloody decision you made. You get to change your mind.